Ready.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Here's the former NFL rushing champ. It's Jonathan Taylor. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down. The Colts had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Off play action, Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. But you look at this defense, they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. And Richardson completes a quick one out wide. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 4th down. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it. Where's the ball in the field? Do I have confidence in my trigger guy? What am I going to do? I'm also talking about my analytics department. What are the odds? If I don't get it, what's it going to do to me the rest of the game? Personally, I end up taking all that, putting it in my head, and making a decision. And you know me, I'm probably going to go for it.
Wow, you want to make an opening drive statement.
Yes, I do. Once I have the ball and I've got it on the move, I don't want to just give up that easily. I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 49-yard line.
In motion left goes a tight end. On second down, it's Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. What?
Breaks a tackle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting one more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's third down.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
In motion left comes Williams. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they...
And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And not able to get any further as he's taken down right there at the 26.
And the Tokyo 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st down, Wizards.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hands it off out of the gun. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Shotgun now for Murray. Quick slant to Brown. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Oh, they're changing this at the line. They'll try and run for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Losers in the season opener on Sunday. They get that quick turnaround 96 hours later. Here we go. They're back at it. And I've got to think, especially early in the year, that's a good thing for these guys, is it not?
It absolutely is, and we've seen it many times demonstrated over the years. Teams have a rough opening game, have to play the Thursday game. That quick turnaround allows them to go ahead and throw the other game out, focus on the new one, and typically they play much better in game 2. So,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Murray now. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a big priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. What a great read by the secondary. They cannot stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Murray looking to change the play here. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
Okay,
in need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And the running lane's was non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Out to the right and completes to Pittman. And he's into the clear. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
That's good for a Colts. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. There he goes, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. First down now with that clock rolling. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a short gain here, down to the 22. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Richardson working from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mike Williams, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. First down, Murray. Throwing left side, it's complete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On play action, it's Murray. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Green.
Murray now to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And all the way in for the touchdown. Okonkwo as the first half is winding down. And the Wizards will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
17. Colts 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. He'll let one go deep for downs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Stephanie! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
A final shot before the half. Richardson. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think they'll throw it to that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Figures! Yeah.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football, let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
And, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 61 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is caught at the 20. And touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Richardson going to move him around. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Ready, break.
They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, Richardson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Murray going to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Murray's that's taken in by Okonkwo. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Wizards are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 24.
Colts 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll shift things around.
At the 27-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now it's Richardson. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Murray now running left off the option. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
This is caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Wizards are on their way to a 2-0 start. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, set. Ready.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. Richardson out of the shotgun. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And this taken in by Downs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 46-yard line.
Cougar 19.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
Deputy.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Ready.
Quick throw completed by Richardson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Keep it up. Your ball, baby.
Get it.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Mustang 19.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So they get the flag for pass interference. Big call there on fourth down.
But it's the right call, and as much as I want to see them play through incidental contact, he's definitely there too early.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Here we go.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and Now Richardson, he's going to keep it running right. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Play action. Now Richardson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. This was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute.